Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Smite commentary. Also, apologies that I didn't upload a Mage Monday today. I had a filled up weekend and I was not able to play a mage that I haven't covered yet. And also not record in time, that's why this one is also quite late when this is coming online. So, my apologies for that. Tomorrow will be a Mage Monday. On Tuesday, which makes no sense, but we'll just go with that. And on Wednesday, of course, just the regular Assassin Apocalypse. So maybe if you're looking out for that, you can definitely expect that one on Wednesday. That will be up, guaranteed. You kind of want to pull them together if you are in arena. If you have some abilities that can go multiple directions, we have the raw beam, we have the raw heal, we have the Raijin, 1-2. Those abilities all can go and hit both of them if you pull them together. That way you have a very fast clear and usually very helpful. That's why you want to pull them together usually. Ooh, that was rough. Clustered up. We're able to pick up the Kali. She doesn't have ult yet. I think she used her escape. And the enemy actually got away quite low. They do have Aphrodite, but the healing isn't enormous yet. But still. And Raijin is more of a late game god, so I don't have an awful lot of burst yet. I also don't have my ultimate yet, which is probably my most important ability. I do have it now, so that will help out. I wanted to aim for the minion. If I hit my 2 on the minion, I can guarantee the bounce, and that way guarantee the damage going to the enemy, and well, just deal an insane amount of damage. But a bit low on mana. They are chasing, so I don't wait for my entire mana to be back up. Was kind of interested to see if we could look for a turnaround. Doesn't look like it, but that's all fine. And going in aggressive with my dash. Unfortunately enough, the Honor was quick on the draw, was able to get out easily with his dash just before my 3 hit. There is a little charge upon Honor jump, so I had an opportunity to stop him, but I was just too late. So I accidentally put a point in my 1. That's usually not something you want to level in arena, at least. You might go for it the 1 route in Conquest, because it's also a good amount of clear. Actually, Genji's guard on Chin-Chan, interesting. So he is worried about, well, the magicals more than the physicals. It does provide him the cooldown reduction, so it is pretty good in that way. Actually, a lot of magical defense, so can work out. And if he gets hit by a magical ability, his cooldowns will be reduced by 2 seconds, so maybe that can come in handy. I'm not sure if there is an instance where you could really need it that much, maybe to get your escape back up or something like that. I haven't used it yet, actually, to be honest. Might be a good item. Not sure if it's the best choice as a first item, but let's see, can we deal some damage? Going for the taunt, want to save my Hercules. Can I do so? No, doesn't seem like I can. And actually, we are able to pick up the Chin-Chan, so that's good. Fortunately enough, I'm not sure if we got the Nemesis as well. I think we got, but the mess can be very useful to peel a bit for your team, create a bit more space, or to hard engage, something you usually don't do. Not an awful lot I could have done. With the Honor ultimate coming out was just too much. Too much. And also when I use my dash, of course, I put myself at risk as well. So you don't always want to try and go for that. Because if I used it, I wouldn't have had it here. Because of the cooldown. It's a quite long cooldown. I think it's 13 seconds, 14 seconds. I think 14 seconds. That's quite long for ability. Well, not too long, of course. Ooh, nice bounce. As you can see, when the bounce already doing a lot of damage. It is maxed out. I don't have an awful lot of items yet, but when I'm full build, this damage is disgusting when you're full build with Raijin. That is where he really shines. Really trying to hit my in-hands, missing my 2 by a long shot. Like, of course, hashtag free. You always have to blame lag. Or your teammates, of course. Those are the standard rules. No, definitely not something you'd... you can blame lag. Especially sometimes you see people teleporting all the way. Well, then I guess you could say that he kinda has some lag issues. You could say he does, but usually lag is not something that happens. Usually, well, kinda depends. Never mind, let's continue with other things. So, okay, this time I wanted to try something out, because Raijin has a huge amount of burst with his 2. His 2 does an insane amount of damage, as well as the fact that Soul Reaver does an awful lot of damage. So I wanted to try and figure out if you pick up the Soul Reaver early, if you could really burst someone down very quickly. And as you saw there, the Nemesis took about half her HP with my 2 detonating on her. So that's quite a surprise. Nice ultimate, secures that kill. Maybe a bit overkill, I'm not sure if an auto attack would have been enough, but I think it was. But that's all fine. So, I'm not sure what I want to go next. I do need to be a bit careful, I'm not full HP at this point. I do need to make sure my passive is stacked up. That additional damage is also part of his insane burst. I think it's like a basic attack in addition to your ability. So if you do an ability, you get additional damage equal to a basic attack from him. So it's decent. Late game can do a lot for you. Early game it's not too much, but like I said, every bit helps, and especially if you survived in games with 1 HP, you know how important that 1 HP can be. Ooh, Soul Reaver at work, Raijin detonation with the Soul Reaver instantly erasing Ra, able to pick up the Nemesis for us. Definitely an awful lot of damage with the Soul Reaver, so it kind of works out. Let's see, wait a bit. Wasn't necessary. I figured I had to wait a bit for that Aegis, that Sanctuary to wear off. Actually, Kali's target, she will hard commit for that target. Not sure if she's able to get it. Doesn't look like it, actually. Pushed away. Or leapt away. No, he actually leaped away, I think. Or dashed. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure who was the target, to be honest. I wasn't paying too much attention, my bad. But that's all fine. I don't have an awful lot of mana and I have my relic available, so I will head back to base. My team is engaging, but no real use for me to go for it at this point. Also way too risky with the amount of health I have. But an additional cooldown reduction will help out a lot. My ult does a lot of damage, my 2 as well, and my 2 has a long cooldown. Actually, it has 18 seconds of cooldown, I think. So that's insane. Ooh, I should have waited with that. That offensive mass I should have used to stop her dash and not mass her while she is still trying to land. That way the CC chain is a bit longer. That probably would have been enough. That is a Raijin ultimate. No, I don't really want to engage. Ice's ultimate used as well, so if you go for that, you will heal them up even more. And if you stand inside... Ooh, nice raw snipe. I didn't see it, but if you hit the raw snipe, then it's definitely very powerful. Oh no, I missed. That sucks. That sucks. If I hit that ultimate, then the Raijin would have detonated as well. She would have guaranteed died, but I missed my first two shots, and the third and fourth were just out of range, so I couldn't even hit them even if I aimed it correctly. Bit unfortunate, but doesn't matter too much. We can still, maybe we can get this unit through. We do have an opportunity for it. Nice pillar from the honor. I don't have an awful lot of health. I'll just head back. This way I also have enough gold when the time I go into the base. Enough for the Cronus Pendant. Cooldown reduction. Additional power. I could go for a breastplate. In this game, I in particularly definitely don't like it. Just for the fact that you will pay some... Instead of damage you get defense, and the damage on Raijin is very powerful, but also the fact that they only have 2 physicals, and one of them being Nemesis and the other being Honor. Honor reduces the pen by a lot, Nemesis ult reduces pen, my defense by a lot, so yeah, I don't think it would be that effective if I went for it. Ooh, she actually dashed away from my two. A bit too slow. Beautiful block by our Hercules. And that is the end of the Isis. Very well done by our Hercules. That definitely is awesome if an Hercules is able to pull the enemies. We don't have enough damage and I don't want to hard commit on a Raijin. However, we do have an awful lot of damage, more than I expected. Wait a bit. Yes, the ultimate is done. And we are able to pick up the Raijin, even though we did invest a lot into him. We are able to pick him up, so I guess it's worth. Because my team is able to pick up others as well. And my leap has enough damage to lock him in place and finishing him off. I was quite safe using my dash offensively because their honor was quite deep. So it is quite safe. It's not quite safe, it's just safe. My team is around even if they wanted to engage on me. Trying to go for the bows via the minion, but that did not work. Some penetration will help out. An awful lot of them have defense. What's her name? The Aphrodite. The Aphrodite has the... Actually, I don't remember what it's called, but whenever you heal, you will give protections to your teammates. So, ooh, nice. 433 on that Raiju bounce. That's a lot of damage. But getting the panel line will help out against Qingchen as well. Qingchen has a good amount of defense. And if they get more defense, ooh, as you can see, insane amount of damage. One hit is enough. Actually, Kali picks it up. I missed entirely, but that's all fine. As long as we pick it up and don't pay too much for it. Ooh, that was a big overshoot. Nice pathing, but unfortunately enough, there was still a Kali, so she was not able to get away. She did use her wing gust effectively to get out of my mesh range. I didn't expect her to go that way, so missed entirely. I figured she would go to her base, but a bit of other route definitely helped her out a lot. And the raw heal helps us. That's a upside of having a healer as well. They don't really have the sustain advantage that they would have had if there's only one healer on the board. So even though in arena it's not as important, it's definitely something you want to go for. I kind of felt bad there. I could have used the ability to finish off the honor, but since the Kali hard committed so much, if I would have finished off the honor, it would not have been fine with her. She would have been mad as well. So I think there was no real. Well, you have a bad choice and you have a worse choice. So I guess this one was the best one. We were still able to pick up the honor, and I was able to pick up the Nemesis as well. So even my dash is doing an insane amount of damage. The bit of pen I get from the rank 2 obsidian chart will be enough for now, and since I have enough gold for that divine rune, I think I'll go for that one first. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? Can I? Oh, come on! They're all so low. Ooh, beautiful raw snipe. And the basic is enough. She didn't detonate in time. She is dead as well. Now, nice raw snipe. Was just barely not able to finish off the Nemesis with my ultimate. That was a bit unfortunate. Ooh, a bit too deep. But Nemesis is having a lot of opportunities to get away. She has, of course, her 2 dashes. She has a shield as well. And they have an Aphrodite, so kind of makes sense that it is a bit more difficult. Can I get the bounce? Yes, I can. Ooh, my one is too slow. But Kali is able to pick her up. She did use her dash, so she does need to be a bit careful. I rather focus on the Juggernaut, but also I don't have any good abilities up. So really I didn't think I would be able to help her. Can I get the Raiju bounce? Yes! With a nice maneuvering around the minions, I'm able to pick up that Raiju bounce. That was way too much effort than I was trying to do. I'm not sure what she is. I think she had lag. She kind of teleported forward a bit. My team was already engaging, so that's a bit unfortunate for them. Ooh, that ultimate from Qingchen almost got everyone, but was a bit off the mark. I think it was still on cooldown. Actually, using the taunt one, I wanted to keep Nemesis out of the ring from Isis. That's also a good way to use your ultimate sometimes. That way you can prevent them from going anywhere. I prevented him from, well, going into the Isis ultimate, getting that healing done. But she did use her Sanctuary afterwards, and we didn't have enough damage, and again the Nemesis got away. But you can see, ooh, the bounce actually picked up the honor, surprisingly enough. I didn't expect it to bounce to target and finish him off, but I'll take it, I don't mind. Free kill, yes, thank you very much. Kills always help. Always help a lot. Let's see, what do I want to get? I'll probably go for Rod of Duty. I have a lot of power with my build. I could go for ooh. Oh, that was an odd one. So I tried to dash away, leap away, teleport away, I don't know. Use my 3 to get away, but unfortunately enough, you don't want to basic a Raijin. Not if he has his 2, but I tried to get away, he just caught me out of it because there's a little delay on it. That was just a bit unfortunate. Ooh. I had to use Sanctuary, way too much damage on me, as well as the birds. The birds is the word, you need to use it. It's a lot of damage, especially at this stage. She has her items online, she's level 20 as well. Interestingly enough, 3 of the enemies aren't level 20 yet. Would not take too long, I guess, but... Ooh, a lot of low health. Can we chase up to someone? I'm not really feeling like chasing. I'm not a huge chase fan, especially as a squishy mage. Even though Raijin looks like a big beef buffed up guy, he is squishy as fuck. Especially if you don't have a warlock sash on him, or for instance a breastplate or anything else with additional health or defense. He is extremely squishy. I actually have the power buff, so I can't pick it up yet. Doesn't matter too much. Power buff will help out a bunch as well. Ooh, nice block, and ooh, that damage. That was a lot of damage, but still she gets away. Oh man, that Nemesis is very, very slippery this game. Well played on her part, of course, but she did survive a Raijin with the Soul Reaver as well, so that is an awful lot of burst. Almost one-shotting her as well. I'm not sure if she has defense. Even if she has, there's not an awful lot I can do against it. She is still looking for me though. She has, of course, the Frostbound. And Frostbound is definitely a very good counter for me, because if he chases up to me, I don't have a way to get rid of the slow other than the beats, and I can use my escape, but because I will be still be slowed when I use it. She can chase up to me. She also has the dash, of course, but she elected not to go for it. Kind of makes sense, because my team was still around. She was on her own. I did have my ultimate up, so I think at least. I'm not sure, to be honest. But at this point, only 1 kill left to go. I actually haven't died the entire game. That is a lot of damage. Can I hit the last one? Yes, and that is the victory. But we are not yet there. I still want to survive this bonus round, because at that point I will have the flawless victory. Not dying in arena is very difficult, especially now with the bonus round, because in the bonus round it is a death match. You can't get away, you can't retreat to the base, you have to fight. But we do have a good fighting capability, because we do have a good sustain. We have the Kali with reset, an insane amount of damage on my part. Can I get the Raijin bounce? Yes, already doing an insane amount of damage, and she will probably die. No, yes, yes. Leap enough damage. Leap doing insane amount of damage at this stage as well. And I did hit a few of my ultimate shots on multiple targets. So just insane amount of damage altogether. I think we all survived. I'm not sure if we survived entirely. I see at least 3 teammates. I'm not sure if the Kali survived as well, but that doesn't matter. We were victorious, and 44.6k damage is just nuts. I didn't die. This could be the flawless victory. Actually, it was quite flawless. I missed a few of my ultimates or my 2s or combinations, but I didn't die. I have most kills. I have a good amount of assists as well. It is the least on my team, but still. With the amount of damage I did, I think you might say it worked out great for us. Also, I'd kind of like the Soul Reaver pickup. It is quite expensive, but especially if you get a kill early, it is quite easy to pick up, especially in Arena. Arena is not too hard to come across some money. So, I actually liked it a lot. Worked out great. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Tomorrow will be the Mage Monday. I think I'll make it about what's his face? Zonkwe. Zonkwe, also the fat man. A bit different than Raijin, of course. He is a lot more tankier. Zonkui, that is. And Wednesday, actually, on the Assassin Apocalypse, you will get Bakasura. So if you're looking out for that, then you'll know what is going to come next. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.